Everyone, this is SheShe coming on to share with you an Aliexpress haul. So first up I have, I'll show you all the products I use and then I'll show you the inspiration. So I use these pretty flowers. I just use the smallest one because these are rather large. You would want to use these for your large cards. I use this, it looks like a crown, but you can use this behind your nesting dies. I use this flower set and I just use one flower in the spray. I use the happy birthday. It has a pretty bow. This is the nesting set that I used. I used the biggest one. And for my flower spray I used these leaves and then some filler flowers to make it pretty, as well as this necklace. So I'll share with you how my card turned out. I think it turned out really pretty, and this is how it looks. This is the big flower. Actually, it's the smallest flower in that set, so you can see how big it is. And here's where I used the other flower and then the leaves, and this is how the little spray looks on the side of the card. And then the happy birthday, and I layered it with a pretty bow. It was all silver, but I thought to make the bow pop I needed another color to layer. And then that's where the decorative piece goes behind that. It just looks like a crown to me, so I put it on top. Then some flat back pearls, and I just think it turned out really pretty. So that's how it looks, and I hope you like it. I did put a little heart right there to cover up an empty space that had it was like a little empty space right there, so I just thought that would cover up that. So everything just looked really nice together. So there you go there. I hope you like the card, and I just matte and layered it in the back. So yeah, that's my little flower arrangement. And these flowers are really cute right here. This one right here is where that other flower looks layered. So I just put some little seed beads in the center. Okay. And then these are all the little tiny flowers that I put here and there. Okay. So next up is this pretty treat box or gift box. Good for wedding favors or bridal showers. It has a crown. It says love or sweet day. So you can choose whichever one you want. So this is how it looks. I just put the crown on top with some flat back pearls to decorate it. Here's the word love. It has a little tiny heart right there. So really pretty. Love how that turned out. And then when you want to open it to put your little treats in, it just comes out like that. And you just put them in on the side. And when you close it back up, just tuck it in like that. So you just basically glue the two pieces at the bottom. You don't really need to glue the sides or anything. You can glue these two pieces together if you like. But that's pretty much all you do. It's really easy to put together. It's really not hard at all. And then next is this tag set. It looks like this. It has two tags, really a lot of pieces. It also has a circle, but I seem to have dropped it somewhere. It rolled on the floor just before I was about to record. So I do apologize for that. I did use it again for my treat, my lollipop holders. So you get to see how I used it for that project. But I just cut out one tag, so you can see I just layered it in gold at the top and stamped Happy Valentine's Day on the tag. I just wanted you to see how one of them cut out. So that's how that one looks. And then there's other pieces that you can make banners. There's a heart. And again, like I said, there's another circle that comes in this. And then there's other pieces that you can make pockets for the tag, for other stuff to tuck inside and so on. So that's how that looks. So next, I want to share with you all my lollipop holders. They came out so cute. So I just want to share with you how it looks, and then I'll share with you the products I used to make them. So I used this stamp set. It looks like this, and I used this little, I guess it's a puppy or dog right here, and I stamped out a ton of images to layer him on there. And then there's like this little tiny sentiment. I don't know if you can see it, but it says Happy Valentine's Day. And then I used a little tag or banner from this tag set. It's really small right here. And then of course I used the lollipop holder, and I used the heart one that comes with a flower or a heart. You can use it for either occasion, but of course I used the heart. And so I'll show you again how it turned out. I'll bring it up to the camera so you can see it. And this is how the little sentiment looks when it's stamped on the banner. And I just popped it up on a dimensional, the little dog too, and then some twine, and then here's the little lollipop inside. And so I made a bunch of them, and it's for a party tomorrow. And this is how the little puppy looks when it's stamped out and not colored. And you can layer it, I believe, but that little tag is perfect, I think, for all the little sentiments in the set. There's a thank you, there's happy birthday to you, and it's your special day, and there's the word love, and there's little hearts and love you. And I don't know if these little dots will all fit in there, but you can at least put love you and then part of it. But it's really cute for this little banner. I really like it. This pretty card, I'll show you what I used to make it. I just put one of my heart rosettes on there. I use a square out of this square, I guess it's a doily set. It does have a accordion fold bow. I use this love that I really love. And it comes with a pairing matching stamp, which I did use, and it matches up perfectly to cut it out when you stamp it, and use the coordinating die right here. I also use this butterfly, and I guess this is like a swirl flourish kind of thing. And what I did was I just put the rectangle down, or no, the square down, and then I put the butterfly down, and then I covered it up with the heart. So it just kind of looks like the heart has this little tail, you know, tailing across. So I thought it turned out really pretty. So that's the first card and everything I used. The next card, I used this layering flower, which is really pretty. This swirl. This is from an older set. I used the leaves. This is from like a Christmas flower, but you can use it for any special occasion. I just used the stamens out of it. And this is how my card turned out. And again, I used that love. So that's how that turned out. I don't know if you can see the flower really close, but really pretty there. And I just did a two-tone flower look. The next die that I used is this birds on a branch, and I just made an elegant sympathy card. So I just stamped out the Lord's Prayer and another stamp from my stash, and then a heartfelt sympathy. And that's how that turned out. Just a one-layer card. Next, I used another heart border doily. This XOXO from my stash. And I made another heart rosette, and I just layered it And that's how that turned out. Next I used this stamp set, and I just used "You're My Biggest Inspiration." There's like all kinds of crafty sayings in here. It says, "I'm just a creative type of girl, crafty male, eat, craft, sleep, repeat. Crafty friends are the best friends, created with care. I was born to create and shop, not sweep and mop. You inspire me." And this card's for you. So really cute set. I used this border, and I also used this set of nesting dies, and this is the sentiment I use, "You're my biggest inspiration." That's how that card turned out. Really pretty, and I inlaid with gold hearts. Okay, next I made an Easter card, and I used these border bunnies, and they come with little dies to layer on the border bunnies with flowers and bows. And then I also put one of my border dies to layer it with. Okay, and then I just used this Easter stamp, and I just used "Special Easter Wishes to You." And there's also other sayings. This is from a previous release. There's Easter greetings, "Happy Easter to somebody special, Easter blessings to you, to an extra special friend, Happy Easter and have a blessed Easter." And then there's all these little eggs. So that's how that turned out. Again, I will share that, and that's how that looks. So next I use this die in my flower spray along with these filler flowers. I really love them. I use them all the time. I use this "Thank You." It's a tag, or you can make it into a shaker or a sentiment. I use these flowers, really fun. I also use this leaf sprig. You can do so much with this set, as well as this nesting set, and I also paired it with a border. You can always nest your dies with borders to make them look really elegant. So this is the card I came up with, and these are the flowers and all the elements where I did the necklace and those little filler flowers and so on. And this is the pretty card I came up with. Next I used this bunny, really cute. And then this sentiment that says, "Some bunny loves you." And I also paired it with this die set right here, which it should be back in stock right now or very soon, if depending on when you view this video. I believe they just came back from a holiday, a very long holiday, and their factories should be producing the dies again. So this is the card I came up with. Really fun. I did fill in the little ears with white of this part of the bee, and it's nice and sparkly, has some little hearts on there. So you can do an inlay, you can just use the letters that cut out. So it's so many possibilities with that die. I did use this nesting set again for this next die that I'm about to share, and it's the ballerina girl. She's really fun and cute, very popular. I did use this XOXO. I really love this from the bow set, and it does come with coordinating dies. So this is how she turned out, and I put the XOXO in the corner, and I double layered her skirt. I just thought it looked better with the fullness. I will share some sequins very soon, and I believe she's carrying a lot of sequins now to decorate and do shakers. Okay, and then next I have a bunch of sequins and stuff to share. So before I get into that, I'll show you all the different materials, and I'll link everything in the description box below where you can find them, and then I'll show you them in action. So she has these pretty hearts. She has this pretty color. They're like 6 millimeters. I think the other ones are like 3 millimeters. She has these pretty flowers that I just shared with you on the ballerina girl. She has these pretty stars. So this is how it looks. And then I'll also share with you a card where I made a shaker in action. And then these are the 6 millimeter ones. And then she also has seashells. So I have some in yellow for like your mermaid cards and sea themed stuff. So the dies that I use to make this little boy, it's a chef boy. This is like the little boy with the glasses. I just used his hair and the glasses. And so this is the yellow outfit set. I use these little tiny letters. I use them all the time to make my sentiments. You will need the body to make all the characters, not just the outfits. This is the chef boy's outfit. And it does come with some further accessories, like if they're holding ice cream or a platter or different things. And then again, I used that nesting set that's that may be or may not be in stock, but hopefully it is, depending on when you view the video. So I made this shaker card, and as you can see, these are the sequins that I just shared with you. And this is how it turned out, and my sentiment is, you are so sweet. Perfect for any occasion or Valentine's Day. So he's holding an ice cream cone from that set. So really fun, and I just love it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and I hope you have a fabulous day.